Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas and I am checking in from Melbourne, Australia with another awesome episode of Assemble the Troops. We are rolling with Cobra Convergence 6. Head on over to hcc788.com for all the details about that. It is an awesome occasion, so get on board and see all of the fantastic YouTube presenters and other Cobra content creators that are out there. Today, we are going to head on over to the old Rob Vegas Technology Center and check out another awesome Cobra figure. We're going to roll because we've been copping a bit of flack here on the show lately, and that ain't going to stand. So I'm going to send some flack back with 1992's Flak Viper. So without further ado, let's head on over to the old Rob Vegas Technology Center and get the job done. File card frenzy, Cobra Convergence, all of your favorites, all in one. Let's roll. Okay, so we made it on over to the old Rob Vegas Technology Center, and here we are with our friend Flak Viper. Now, we have had him on the show previously, where we reunited him with his gear, like his missiles and his unusual rifle that has this slightly... if anyone can hit me up on how he's meant to use that bayonet in the comments below, be sure to shout it out loud. We are going to take it one step further. As part of Cobra Convergence and File Card Frenzy, we are reuniting said Flak Viper with his file card. And here it is. How good? Let's find out about our friend Flak Viper and roll from there. It tells me, codename Flak Viper, so no surprises there. That's good news. Cobra anti-aircraft trooper. So look out, aircraft. Flak Viper might have you on board. It says in his quote, we could positively max out our high score if only we had turbo joystick controllers. Now that's a very odd reference. Like, if you remember, like, say on the Commodore 64, you'd have to buy joysticks a lot. And, yeah, they had a turbo function on them. And I think it just emulated or simulated or something. Just the fire button being pressed a whole lot. I can't remember. But, yeah, I remember seeing that button, and it never made a difference to me because I was rubbish at playing games. Except for probably Missile Command. But that's a story for another day. Speaking of Missile Command, Flak Viper is your go-to guy when it comes to missiles. And let's get on board, or get back on track, I should say, with the rest of his file card, because it says Flak Vipers have a passive infrared targeting and sighting system built into their helmets. That's right there. This allows them to fire extremely accurate tail biter missiles at G.I. Joe aircraft with absolute impunity. These are dedicated and motivated troopers. To maintain maximum level of effectiveness, Flak Vipers spend long hours every day practicing simulated missile engagements using a program cartridge that plugs into their helmets. It could be like a VR version of Missile Command. Who knows? It would be like playing a portable video game for 10 hours straight. Ooh, that's harsh. These guys get a kick out of roaming the battlefield in the Cobra Parasite. That seems to be really popular lately on these file cards. Like, we had Slice rolling around on Ninja Knight in his Parasite, and we had Techno Viper. Well, you'll find out more about that. So just cruising around in the Parasite, doing some, I mentioned this one before, some chap laps. That's a very Melbourne reference. I'll leave that up to you. So he's cruising around in the Cobra Parasite while picking off incoming enemy aircraft. Of course, he's got his, as we discussed, he's got his long barrel laser rifle with mini machete bayonet. Yeah, if someone can explain how that works. Electronic firing dual missile launcher backpack. high altitude tail biter missiles, side pocket ammo holder, cerebral helmet with aircraft detection analyzer and night vision goggles, anti-radiation shore grip battle gloves, you gotta have them, and protective non-corrosive leg shield slip-ons. So that's going to explain his odd choice of pants there, but there you go. We got Flak Viper. I think this is one of the first occasions when I got a figure with a spring-loaded missile launcher, and it seemed pretty damn cool back in the day. Like, it looks pretty daggy now, like, especially when you put the backpack on, and it's like, yeah, man, I've got these two massive missiles sticking out of my backpack. But, you know, all in all, let's shout it out loud for the Flak Viper, because he's a pretty cool figure, and they didn't go too over the top with the colours, but they did bring him out in 1993 again, and he had some odd colour choices, let's just say that. Now, let's check out that missile launcher and see what it can do if it's got a tiger in the tank. So he's gonna have to go into a funny angle, but that's alright. We've all, yeah, who knows. Yep, that works. And this guy's not even from G.I. Joe, so we'll see him a bit later in the show, but yeah, in another episode when we get hardcore with the core. But yeah, sorry mate. So Flak Viper is still rocking it after all these years. Wait a minute, 1992, 2022, far out. Where does the time go? Anyway, I hope you've spent your time watching this video and having a heap of fun and enjoying it with our friend Flak Viper, and I hope you are all enjoying Cobra Convergence 6, which is just rocking and rolling right now. So get on board with all of the great content creators and all of the legends out there. So many shout outs. Let's see if I can squeeze them in here. I want to shout out to HCC788 for organising this wonderful event and just being the inspiration for, you know, what you're seeing right now. Additionally, Form BX, I want to give him a shout out as well for, again, inspiring me to assemble the troops and get everyone back together with their original gear. I want to shout out to Toy Connections. Ken is an absolute superstar, so if you're not watching his channel, drop what you're doing. Well, wait till the end of my video and then drop what you're doing and go and check him out. He is an absolute legend. Of course, there is Sergeant Slaughter's Slaughterhouse, another Australian G.I. Joe show where the chats are just absolutely awesome and you never know who's going to pop up. So head on over to the Slaughterhouse. We got the Photo Viper, a really cool dude who does great content, and I want you to check him out. We've got Cobra Island, another absolute legend who does amazing videos. So when you can, get on over to Cobra Island and tell him I sent you. We've got Sparkster, who does a lot of Transformers videos, and he's fantastic and really fun all the time. We got Treasures for Trigger, who has done a couple of requests for Assemble the Troops, and I'd like you to check him out too. And a long-time supporter, Mr. Kersey of Death Wish fame. You never know where he's going to pop up, and look out for you. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro, who is an Australian-based company that does 3D printing of all sorts of awesome, like, little wibbly bits of G.I. Joe figures. You know, you might lose a Night Viper helmet or something like that, or an Alley Viper helmet, which he's working on at the moment. So I want you to check out Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro. He's a good friend. That's Lenny. And yeah, he's awesome. And yeah, we've also like to give you a point towards my friend Peter, who is actually publishing comic books at the moment via Reverie Comics here in Melbourne. And he's got the Sky Cavern Library series coming out. So if you can get along, check that out. None of these guys are paid sponsors or anything like that. That is people I want to shout out with, and people who we interact with a lot and have a lot of fun in the G.I. Joe community. So support their channels, support their work and everything they do. And yeah, enjoy the fun of Cobra Convergence 6. I'm going to see you in the next video, so stand by for action. Let me know, did you have a Flak Viper? Did you have the orange one? Yeah, shout it out loud in the comments. Keep me posted. Like and subscribe. You know the drill. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, everybody.